Hi everyone, how is your week? How is the day taking you? Welcome back to this YouTube channel. Today we are talking about motivation as usual, this time in a more unique and precise way. Today we are looking at 10 factors, not just any factors, but 10 key factors that determine success. Success is very, very difficult to achieve in life, and even those who have it keep wondering how they reached there, what they had to go through to be there, what they have to do to maintain it. But today we are going to look at success in form of factors that lead to success. How do you achieve it? How do you maintain it? That is the language we're going to talk about today. Today, let's begin by saying that success is a wide word, and defining it can be challenging because success depends on how individuals interpret it and accept it as it is. In life, an individual looks at success differently from another person, because what may be success to someone else may be something else to you. It may not be what you wanted to achieve in the first place, or to you it should just be a stepping stone as you await another stepping stone towards your success. In other words, your idea of success may differ greatly from someone else's idea of success. Once you learn how to succeed, you can apply the same strategies to other areas to improve the quality of your life. So today, we are going to begin with having a clear plan. What is a plan in the first place? This is mostly the language of businessmen, engineers, and professionals. But you're going to realize that it's the language of everybody in life if they want to succeed. For instance, suppose you are an investor. You have your money. You want to invest your money. Do you just come out of the blue and put your money in any business venture? Or you come out with a plan that you think will give back profits to you once you invest that money into that business venture? That's what we are talking about. A plan. So a plan is important in our everyday lives. Even when you are going to travel, you don't just buy a plane ticket and you set off to any destination in the world. You go there for a purpose. You must have a plan. So coming back to this, you can put your ideas your goals, your aspirations, whatever you call them, into your plan. Make a very detailed plan and put it into writing. Have a very clear idea of where you want to be. Because by having an idea of where you want to be, may help you streamline your actions and achieve your goals. Although success may look different to everyone, it is important that you explore your own ideas of success and try not to be influenced by the ideas of others regarding your success. I think many of you can relate to what I'm trying to talk about here. There are friends in life whom you share your plan with, and they begin by telling you, "Excuse me, have I heard right? Did you say you want to start a barber shop? But there are so many barber shops in the community. Why don't you try a cleaning job? Because not so many people want to venture into a cleaning business." Yes, welcome ideas from as many friends as possible. But at the end of the day, you are going to sieve those ideas and come up with one idea that you know that you can manage and put it into action so that it can bear fruits of your success. Because when you have an idea, you must have a plan. And when you have a plan, you must put it into action. So don't get so many ideas that take away your attention. Focus on one plan. Focus on one plan. To make it easy to understand, when you are going fishing, what do you need to go fishing? Tell me, what do you need? You need a bait, yes. You need a hook. You may need a rod, or you may need a net. The other thing you may need is a boat. So that is having a plan. When you have a plan in place, the rest is about enforcing that plan. Hey, I want to go fishing. The next question is, what do you need to go fishing? You may need a basket to put your fish into. But priority should be getting a hook, bait, rod, a net, so that you can trap your fish, put it into your basket, go home and have some nice dinner, lunch, depending on what you want to prepare your fish for. But all that comes into place because you have a plan. There is nothing sweet like having a plan and making sure that your plan comes through. Let's look it into a different angle from a doctor's view. When a doctor is going to carry out an operation, you see them having gloves, protective wear, face masks, but it's not for show. It's for a purpose. We are going to have an operation. We need to have protective gear. We need to protect the patient as well. So when the doctor puts on those gloves, he's not going to grab a donut and eat. because that would be like contaminating the patient. You cannot carry out surgery while you are eating food. Even those droplets of food could drop into a patient while you're carrying on surgery. So they fully undergo all the necessary steps to make sure that they are well protected and that they also protect the patient in return. Talk about a pilot. When you're a pilot, are you going to drive a car and call yourself a pilot? No. Being a pilot is a profession. People go to school for that. That's the plan. Go to school, learn how to fly a plane, apply for a job. These days you have Qatar Airways and so many other airways. You can get a job anywhere as long as you are qualified to fly a plane. So a plan helps in life, academically, business-wise, and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been looking at what a plan can do for us in our journey to success, and we have seen that having a plan can clear your mind, can help you focus and chase your dreams. There is nothing else that is as sweet as having a plan, as I have said that before. So once you have a plan in place, the rest is just like drinking a cup of water, like drinking a cup of tea, be it coffee or anything or any of your favorite beverage. But the most important thing to understand right now, that whenever you are having a sense of direction towards an opportunity that will lead you to success, you must have a plan in place and follow it. The second point is prioritizing your goals. Prioritizing your goals will help you to focus. And once you are focused, you will achieve your dream. Ladies and gentlemen, those who have been through school, you know how important prioritizing your goals is. Those who have businesses, you also know how important prioritizing your goals is, because if I recall, if I wanted to pass math, I have to give time to the subject, sit down, read, do exercises, get marked and corrected, ask for other questions in the similar field, do them, and if I pass them, then I know I'm getting somewhere. So somebody is prioritizing their goals into understanding mathematics because that person wants to pass the subject. That is on the side of education. If your goal is to build a business, that should be your grand plan. Your grand plan is to prioritize that goal of having a business in place. A restaurant, a beach, a hotel, any kind of business. Because your mind will be focused. The money. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, no one goes anywhere without prioritizing their goals. No one beats anywhere, no one beats somebody, no one gets somewhere without having prioritized their goals. Ask them, talk to the doctors, talk to the engineers, talk to the lawyers, talk to the business people. Talk to any successful person in the world. If you ask them, how did they get there? How did you reach here? What did you do to get where you are right now? They would simply tell you that one of the things they did to be where they are right now was prioritizing their goals. Prioritizing their goals is one of the reasons why they have achieved the best out of what they can do. Because without putting time, focus, and resources on what you can do best, then you're wasting time. You cannot achieve the best out of what you can do best. Because when you put in time, that is spend most of your time at work, being creative. How do I change this? How do I make a better product? How do I get more customers? That is putting in a lot of time. Resources, money into research, money into buying products, money into advertisement. It all shows a sense of being prioritized. That means you have prioritized your business. And because you have prioritized your business, you know what your customers want best. And because you know what your customers want best, you are able to provide the best services they can expect, even exceeding the expectations. And hence, opening doors to a successful business. So you cannot go wrong. Let me repeat. You cannot go wrong once you prioritize your business. Because by doing that, you get the best exceeding your expectations. Even improving the way you do business. But now we are going to look at so the next question is, how do you prioritize your business? There are so many ways you can do that, but let's begin with making a list of your goals. Once you have a list of your goals, it is important to prioritize them. We have talked about what prioritizing is. It means you put in time, resources to have the best out of your business. So we are saying that these goals may be long-term and others may be short-term. There are some goals that are long-term. For instance, I want to build a 5-star hotel. I'm going to have to save money, buy land, find the right people to do the job, pay them, supervise them until the work is done. So that is a long-term objective. Then there are other short-term goals. For instance, I have my shop. If today I'm selling wine, tomorrow I could add bread, cakes, donuts. I could officially make it a restaurant. As long as I have the resources, those are short-term goals. But if you're going to construct something, it's not just a short-term goal. It's a long-term goal, but you have to put in place a plan, money, resources, time, labor, so that you can have the best out of your dream. The other important thing to note is to determine which goals require immediate attention and which do not. Like I have said before, usually what requires immediate attention is that you can afford to do at that moment and that which will bring in income at that moment. That is in case of a business. There are some goals that if I do it right now, I have the resources and I'll get profits immediately. Then there are some goals which you have to wait until you begin to realize your profits. For example, the fixed deposit accounts. They have a period of which you have to keep your money in the bank. Until that period, you cannot withdraw, but when you withdraw, banks give you an interest. Your money, it's like you've borrowed your money to the bank in a way. And by the time you withdraw the money, it has matured, it has gained more value. So that's a long term, but you may need to use that money. That means you have to decide, do you want to keep it in the bank or do you want to use it immediately? Or do you have a long-term project which will make you realize profits later but not immediately? So it depends on your goals. It depends on your goals. So the whole point is you have to first think and decide which direction you want to move in. And once you've decided the direction that you want to move in, that is the goal that you desire to achieve, you put your time, resources into it so that you can realize that goal. That is what we call prioritizing your goals. Prioritizing your goal. So that is number 2 on our 10 key factors that determine success. Which is the third? The third is acquiring relevant education and skills. Ladies and gentlemen, without education, without skills, you cannot achieve your dream because this world has now changed. People go to school, people know how to read and write, people desire to even add on their education by learning something new each and every day. So education is a very big plus towards your journey of success, because without education you have no basis of success. Education is like the foundation of success in today's world. You need to know how to read and write. You need to know skills on how to count money, how to value money, how to spend money, accounting, and so on and so forth. And remember, the medium of exchange in today's world is money. So once you don't know how to handle money, it's like you have no basis or hope of ever succeeding in life. And if you want to know how to handle money, you need some kind of education in your background. But also education determines which field or profession in life that you would like to go into. There is a lot of competition in the world. You don't just become an engineer. There are subjects that are required of you to learn even before you join any engineering school. You don't just become a doctor. There are subjects that are required of you to learn even before you join any medical schools. And it's not just about learning those subjects. It's about succeeding in those subjects that enable you to join those schools. The pilots, in most cases, they are required to know math and geography. Those are the pilots. It's called an advantage to them. Business people sometimes are required to know entrepreneurship education. So all in all, you see that an educational background has a basis in determining anyone's success, depending on your dream. Those who join law school, you cannot just get a degree and practice law. They know what it takes to become a practicing lawyer. You sit for the bar course. Even after getting your degree, you have to sit for the bar course. Once you pass the bar course, you become a lawyer that goes to court, represents people in different matters. In some states, they are called advocates of the High Court. In other states, you have to become a practicing attorney by passing the bar course. So, education is important in each and every aspect of life. The world is now competitive, which means for you to succeed, you need to acquire relevant educational qualifications. Once you have that, once you get a good education, it may help you with ample knowledge, insight, and a comprehensive understanding, which can help you achieve success in your chosen profession. In addition, it is also important to polish your skill set regularly. How do you polish your skill? Today, there is a degree or an undergraduate degree, there is a master's degree, there is a PhD. Once you get a degree, you may have to work. But once you work, you may want to be better qualified and you go for a master's. You are polishing your skill. Once you get a master, you may wish to get a PhD. You are polishing your skill. People want those with additional qualifications, people who have polished on their skills. Someone with a PhD is more employable than someone with an undergraduate degree in today's competitive world. So education is one of the important aspects, one of the important factors that determine success in one's life. Once you have education, you make also yourself rich, but you have to push yourself. You have to have that pushing button to use those skills to your advantage. So, number 4 on factors that we need in order to achieve success. Number 4 on our list is having a positive attitude. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important to have a positive attitude towards work whenever you want to achieve anything. A positive attitude helps a lot. Let's say you are an actor. You must be in the mood to act. You cannot produce a very quality play when you are not in the mood to act. Because if your mood is somewhere else, it will play along with your actions. Because when you are acting, it's your body language, the way you speak, the way you convince people, the way you pull people's attention when you're acting a character that determine your success. So, ladies and gentlemen, a positive mind is important. A positive attitude can take you horizons. It can take you places. Because when you have a positive attitude at work, it's the quality of your work that you produce. Your mind is there. Your focus is there. All that comes out is good quality work because you are in the mood to work. The advantage about having a positive attitude is the ability to deal with stress. You get the ability to deal with stress because you seem to take it easy. You seem to give it a chance to find a solution, not to be quick at decision making, because your attitude is not negative. You tend to analyze things before you act. When you have a negative attitude, you are quick to act because you think you already know why certain things are happening and what you should do. Yet, there are circumstances that may require you to calm down and think and come up with a better solution. All in all, I'm trying to let you know that once your attitude is positive, you have a much better chance to succeed in life because you are going to analyze things better, understand things better, and act reasonably, which is important for you to succeed in life. The fifth factor of having a successful life is having good habits. Ladies and gentlemen, first, it is important to understand what habits are. Habits are not new in our lives. We've had people make a sentence. Mr. A has had bad habits. Then curiously you ask why. Why does Mr. A have bad habits? Then they tell you He smokes. He likes ladies so much. He spends his money on ladies. He never invests. He's a drinker. They continue to tell you each and every bad things about Mr. A. Oh, Mr. A. He smokes. He drinks a lot beyond point. He spends his money on ladies. He comes to work late. So they are saying all those habits. In other words, habits are actions. If your actions are bad, if your actions are not good enough, they create a name for you because of your habits. You're a drinker, you're a smoker, you spend your money on ladies, you are not constructive. So people will look at you as somebody useless, somebody who has no future, and that will affect your chances of success. How? Because if you spend your money on ladies, you know better that you could use that money to invest in yourself, invest in the business, to produce more out of the business so that you can get more. The point is, you want something in life, begin with having good manners. Even a promotion, by the way, even promotion at work, before they promote you, they will look at your habits. So and so comes late at work. He comes when he's drunk, and I don't like his dress code. Why? He's a bit shabby, untucked shirt. So now they're describing your character. They're describing your character, and if it's negative, definitely you're not going to get that promotion. So when you have good habits, people will look up to you. Even you will inspire those other people you didn't expect to inspire, that when you talk about James, when you talk about Paul, John, Tony, oh, those guys are smart. They come to work in time. They respect others. They're just people we look up to. And yes, they know what they are doing at work. They do it well. They do it best. Then if they are considered for a promotion, definitely they will be promoted. So your chances of success depend on your good habits. Good habits involve discipline, because even when you're your own boss, you are not going to go anywhere if you have indiscipline. If you're going to spend your money on women, alcohol, instead of putting it back into a business to produce more, how do you expect to go further? So good habits are important, whether you're a boss or whether you work for someone else. To summarize it all, habits are your lifelong companions. Hence, it is important that you cultivate good habits that will help you to be more productive and more organized. This can help boost your capacity and help you achieve goals. All you have to do is to try to be more focused on your goals, on improving your habits, on being yourself, and if possible, seeking help where you have failed. Because once you seek help, then you know your problem. And once you know your problem and you accept to improve on it, your future is bright. The next point is to learn from your mistakes. That is point number 6 among the factors that we need to achieve success in life. Learning from your mistakes. Mistakes, first of all, you have to understand what a mistake is. What is a mistake? A mistake is something you don't intend to do, but it happens. For instance, you all intend to make profits when you start businesses, but there are some errors that go unnoticed, and later you notice them and they have made you losses. So once you learn from those errors, you're not going to do them again. You are going to find a better way not to repeat those errors again. The one thing that you have to learn even before you learn how to learn from your mistakes is to learn how to accept them. When you set up a business in an environment that doesn't boom, you have to accept that. Because if you don't accept that, you are going to make losses. You have to accept you've made a mistake. The next question is, what do my customers want? What do my customers want? Because once you know that and you provide it, your business is going to boom. Take an example of universities. If you're going to set up a business near a university, maybe it should focus on reading material, internet access, internet cafes, and photocopying machines, because you expect students to come and make research. You expect students to come and make photocopies of their notes. You expect students to look for a place where they can sit and read. Maybe you can also provide that away from the university. You can provide maybe a restaurant around with affordable prices that students can afford for food. So ladies and gentlemen, each and every place that you can see and think of an opportunity and take an advantage of it. Take that advantage, take that opportunity, invest your time and money, and you will see the results. You will see the results. So, learning from your mistakes. Learning from your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. But like I've said, the most important thing to do is to accept your mistakes and find a solution. Not repeat those mistakes again. The other factor to success, the seventh factor to success, is to have an open mind. An open mind means being open to new ideas, welcoming opportunities, welcoming new business ideas. Let's say your business is booming. You are in the business of selling chicken and your chickens are selling well. Does it mean you are going to stick to selling chicken? You can make your chicken business a corporation, and that corporation can own so many other small businesses or big businesses. But it's up to you to think outside the box. For example, if my business is selling chicken, and I mean raw chicken, then I could have a corporation out of my business, which corporation buys another business and possibly makes it a corporation too. And this time, a restaurant. I can sell chicken, or the other corporation can sell chicken to another business venture, which I may have shares into. And that chicken is fried for the customers, cooked for the customers to eat. So the business of buying raw chicken and cooking that chicken for your customers in the restaurant. The point is, it is important to pay attention to new ideas, be it technology. It may help your business. So someone, like I've said, if you are into the business of selling chicken, why don't you open up a restaurant for frying chicken for your customers? Because you are now expanding, you produce, you open now a restaurant where you sell to others. You can also use the same chicken for your own business, and you will get more profits. So when you have an open mind, it helps you to get business ideas, analyze them, see those that are viable, go with those viable business ideas, put them into practice, and then you will achieve your profits, or you will get your profits. So ladies and gentlemen, it is important to keep an open mind, because you never know what opportunities pass you. You never know what opportunities favor you. But once you have an open mind, no opportunity can pass by you without you ever considering it, so that you can gain the best out of it. You can maximize your profits. You can use your time better, because entrepreneurs are ever thinking, they are ever creative, they are ever planning, they are ever using their time better. And that's what you need to do to achieve success. Have an open mind. Welcome business opportunities. And then you will achieve success. It is time to look at the eighth factor. Ladies and gentlemen, There is nowhere in the world that you are going to achieve success without taking risks. Every successful entrepreneur in the world that I know has taken risks. It's because of these risks that we succeed. We cannot succeed without taking the risks themselves. If you are going to be a successful businessman, you have to invest. By investing, you are taking risks. I'm building a hotel, you are spending money to build a hotel. That's a risk. The chances of customers coming to your hotel, that's a calculated risk. But you are sure that by putting a hotel in place, you are going to get profits. So, taking risks is important. But the question is, who is taking the risks? And how have you calculated your risks? They should not put you into losses. And even if you are to make a loss, it should not be a big loss. That's why we call them calculated risks. The question is, who is taking the risks? You should know your money. You should know how big you can invest, how much loss you can afford before you take that risk. And remember, don't take a risk because you have to take a risk into business. You take a risk because you know you are going to get profits out of it. You know you have calculated how many customers are in the area, how much demand is there for the product or for the business, and that if you're going to invest in that business, there is no loss guaranteed. In fact, there are profits guaranteed. Because yes, you are taking a risk, but you have to get your money back. You have to get profits. So it is important to take a risk, but make it a calculated risk. Number 9 is to work hard. Working hard differs from one person to another depending on their definition of work. But working hard, to me, as I understand it, it means to work while realizing the fruits of your hard work. And not only that, to ensure that each and every day you do anything possible to improve on your work and also to improve on your income. That is working hard. That is what the definition of work has to be. Why do we need to work hard? To earn respect, to earn a living. But the number one reason as to why you work hard is to earn a living. Without hard work, there is no food on the table. There is no improved lifestyle. There is no meaning to life. So hard work equals a successful life in terms of earning a living and earning respect from the community, because nobody is going to respect a robber. People are going to respect someone who is working genuinely out of their sweat and earning a living. That's respect, because people know what work is. It's not that somebody is going to stand there and money falls on their heads. It's effort put in, and the reward is money. And it's also self-prestige. You feel kind of grateful, and you feel different. You feel happy, because when you hold a phone in your hands, when you hold your purse, when you hold your wallet, you know that you bought it out of your money. It's your sweat. When you own a house, it's your sweat. So, you earn something out of the hard work. You earn yourself a house, a new car, respect from the community, and self-prestige. So it is really, really important to keep up the hard work and to ensure that you stay on the right path and not diverge. Because it's always important to realize that the only way you can get anything you want, it is through hard work. The other factor leading to success is to be prepared. Always be prepared. It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Preparation helps you to get ready for anything, be it an interview, being a presentation, be it a meeting. You have to be prepared, because without preparation you will miss, and you don't want to be a mess. You want to attract attention, you want people to listen to you, you want people to take you seriously. The solution to any business plan, business success, is to be prepared. Prepare for what you're going to say at the meeting. Prepare for what you're going to say for the presentation. Prepare for a backup plan in case a business fails. Planning helps you to be in order. Being in order makes you punctual. Being punctual draws attention to those who want their attention. If you want anybody's attention, you have to earn it. Be smart. Plan. When you plan, you are able to start a foundation, a basis for your success. Because with a plan, what follows is implementation. And once it's implemented, then you're on the right path to success. The other points or factors that really determine success. Number one, your health. Health is important in each and every way of life. Once it's taken care of, you have the energy to work. And when you get the energy to work, you achieve by getting success. Because with energy, there is effort. And when there is effort, you have no choice but to earn out of your hard work. And you can only earn out of your hard work when you're healthy, because when you're not healthy, you're not able to work. Exercise. You can exercise a bit. We all know that exercise earns us the strength to work, and as the health we need, because you have a good heartbeat when you exercise. You get strength through strength training when you exercise. When your body is healthy, you just need to put more time to work. And when you put more time into work, all you achieve is success. And when you have success, you can never fail. You can never go backwards because you are always looking forward to building on what you have.